Hello, my fellow Italians, Coco here, and it is time once again for the Hetalia Shipping Awards. That's right, it's that time of year again where we can flex on other fandoms by showing we can have competitions regarding our ships and not kill each other over them, because we all know we're just weebs shipping sentient nations. We have a lot of new categories this year to shake things up as well, but allow me to explain the categories and the rules. There will be polls where you can suggest ships or vote on existing ones for each category. In most categories, you can vote for multiple nominations, but others, there's only one vote, and you can change your vote at any time. But remember, I will occasionally switch out the polls for new ones, so don't think that you can just automatically know the winner just by looking at the polls. I have a way to make sure everything is fair and balanced so that the popular ships don't dominate everything. For the voted awards, I will only allow one award per ship. So vote wisely. Here are the awards that you can vote on. Fan favorite, just your favorite ship. Best historical ship, the ship that may not make sense with its characters, but makes sense when you look at a history book. The most universally shipped. This poll will allow you to just list every single ship that you ship. This one will also have a I ship everything vote for those that ship everything. The fluffiest ship, the wholesome romantic pairing. The most underrated, any kind of ship that you just think deserves more love. Best rare pair, new category added by popular demand. These ships have less than 100 fanfictions on AO3, but more than 10. The Skiff Award, ships that have about less than 10 fanfictions on AO3. The Skiff Award will go to really small, very unpopular ships that aren't crack but are still very cool. The Best Hetero Ship, Best Lesbian Ship, Best New Ship. Now, this one is another new category that has a couple of different definitions. This can either involve new characters introduced into the series, or ships whose first ever fanfiction came out in the past year. Best OT3, the best love triangle. Best Bro TP, two characters you think are the bestest of friends. Best Rivalry Ship, the classic Enemies to Lovers award. Best Neotalia Ship, any ship involving a Neotalia character, could be just one or both can be Neotalia. The Aesthetic Award, the one that looks the prettiest in fan art. The Guilty Pleasure Award, another new award, the ship that you don't want to admit you ship because of controversy, being associated with bad people, because of history, problematic elements, etc. The thing that you will never tell somebody that you actually ship. Who knows, maybe more people ship it than you think. Best Fanon Pair. This is a ship that involves characters or countries that have not been introduced yet, or that we have only seen unofficial pictures of. It can involve one or two of these characters. These are ships like Russia x Serbia, Greece x Armenia, Georgia x Kazakhstan. You get the idea. The Opposites Attract Award. Back by popular demand. Not rivalry, but two characters that are polar opposites personality-wise, but would get along and work well in the end. Best Crack Ship. Two characters that don't make sense. Note that I say characters, as in Hetalia characters. Best Meme Ship. These can include characters from other series, inanimate objects, whatever. Go nuts. It's the most fun award in the entire game. And then of course we have Ship of the Year, which has no poll. But instead, I will take individual nominations in the comments below for those who want to make a nomination. And most importantly, be sure to spread this video around because we want as much fandom participation as possible. I want as much of the fandom's voices to be heard as possible, and more participation means, just in general, it's going to be more fun. Because unfortunately, these may be the last shipping awards. But if we gather enough interest, maybe the awards will continue. We'll see. But that's about it. Be sure to share this around, and voting closes on Valentine's Day. Get ready to vote, and until then, keep on studying.